Raul, you a bitch.
Fuck you, Brad. I forgot to pull you out.
You a bitch, Raul.
Shut up. Welcome back. You're listening to. You're here with us. Fuck. You're here at the Nerdcore podcast. The podcast reviews movies and touchdowns.
Somebody's angry.
That's how you know it's live.
Look, my face is the Nerdcore logo. Look at it. Hi, everybody.
Camera, man.
Ah!
Episode 341. We're here for our third review for Cult Month. And today we are discussing Repo, the Genetic Opera. It's Brad's pick, but as always, I'm here with Mr. Young Yoda himself. How are you doing, my friend?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Young Yoda Show.
I want to check, is the post up on the Patreon, because I just want to check.
I just want to see. I just want to see if it's on. Is anybody listening? Is anybody out there?
Anybody out there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's up here. So, patrons can come in now. Michelle said that she was going to be watching. Not Megawave Michelle, other Michelle. But we didn't. What's it called? She hasn't said anything. I'll let her know. Hey, post is up.
Hey, what's with the background?
I like that background.
Change that shit.
To what?
To the red one.
This isn't the live show.
I know I'm fucking with you.
Yeah. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I actually made it on time. I thought I was going to be late, like really late.
No, we made it pretty much on time.
I beat my wife home, which is pretty bad.
Yeah. I got the chance to eat and everything, so,
Did you get a chance to poo? Did you go?
Yeah, I went.
There you go. There you go. Why are we talking about poop? I don't know.
Ate some more ceviche today.
Ooh, ceviche.
Yeah, I love me this ceviche. God, man, I love that food so much. How you been doing since the live show until now, Brad? Anything interesting happen?
Not really, no.
No, watch nothing.
I've been working, so no.
No. Sadly, right?
I mean, the last thing I watched was what I sent you just now.
Yeah, that was something else, huh?
Yeah, you're not expecting that out of her.
No. Last thing I expect to see from a goth girl is that accent, man.
Yeah, it's like a goth girl met Ben Affleck and had a baby. He grew up to be that.
I like that, though. I liked it. Yeah.
I liked it. It's like being in your own Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah, I want to meet her. But yeah, dude, we're talking about Repo, the Genetic Opera today. It's our third film for Cult Month. And we're also going to be, reviewing it and all that stuff. But as always, you know that this show is early for patrons and it's live. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/nerdcore, or you can just, check the link right here. It's right there.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
Yep. You can always go there and you can find it. And, for $1 a month, you get access to this on free, you get them live. Not just this one, you get the the Saturday morning review live and early for you guys, Cinema Conditions live. Well, not live, it's earlier for everybody. All those extra episodes that you get to do, except for the live shows because that one's live. But
Jon Snow takes a dump on your opinions, bro. Just
well, Jon Snow, shut up, man. Look, we're gonna get into this, but I just wanted to let you guys know where you can watch us live. We don't have any patrons in here yet, but hopefully we do get some in there. I understand when people are saying they don't want to get spoiled, but come in and hang out with us. We don't bite. But Brad, this movie came out in 2008. So as always, I really have nothing else to say. I didn't watch anything as of late, just this movie, and we've got.
I don't think I watched anything either. I can't remember.
No.
I think this was the last one.
It would be on my letterbox, so no. But yeah, no, if you haven't watched this movie, then hop off now for spoilers. And if you don't care, then you can keep listening. But your spoiler warning is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brett. Let's go ahead and introduce him to Repo, the Genetic Opera.
All right, coming from our greatest and most trustful source, Wikipedia. Repo, the Genetic Opera is a 2008 American science fiction, gothic rock musical horror. How can you not like that? Science fiction, gothic rock musical horror film, Raul. Seriously. That's a long fucking.
reading,
That's
bitch.
a lot of adjectives.
Just keep reading, bitch. Okay.
Fuck you, ho. Directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, with a soundtrack produced by Japanese rock star Yoshiki. Based on the 2002 musical of the same name, which was written and composed by Darren Smith and Terrence Zidnick. The film stars Alexa Vega, Paul Sorvino, Anthony Stewart Head, Sarah Brightman, Paris Hilton, Bill Moseley, Nivek Ogre, and Terrence Zidnick. Repo premiered at the Fantasia Film Festival in July of 2008, followed by a very limited release on November 7, 2008 on 7 screens in Pasadena, Chicago, Mobile, Charlotte, Kansas City, Toronto, and Ottawa. The film initially received mixed to negative reviews, but gained a cult following similar to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, managing even to fill theaters worldwide with costume fans performing shadowcast versions of the movie. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know what a shadow. Are they like doing like puppet, like hand puppets up there? What? Which Smith and Zudnik often visit to meet fans. It was directed by Darren Lynn Bousman, produced by Mark Berg, Oren Cools, Carl Mazzacone. Screenplay by Terrence Zudnik, Darren Smith, based on The Necro Merchant's Debt by Terrence Zudnik, Darren Smith, starring Alexa Vega, Paul. I went through all those. Music by Darren Smith, cinematography Joseph White, edited by Harvey Rosenstock, production company Twisted Pictures, distributed by Lionsgate, released July 2008 at the Fantasia Film Festival, and then November 7th, 2008, I guess in theaters. Running time a good 98 minutes, budget of $8.5 million, box office of $188,126.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and open up with our thoughts. Brad, you're the one who chose this movie, so you chose.
Well, no, I went last time first. You go.
You chose this movie.
Yeah, no, you go first. Though.
Oh God. Okay. Well, I didn't like this movie.
Oh yeah, we know that.
Yeah, I didn't like this movie. I love the music though.
Music was banging, right? Music was banging.
The music is freaking awesome.
Although I will say not all the characters can sing. Like that dad, dad didn't need to sing.
Yeah, but I still gotta say, like, you know, the music, like, even without the words, like, you know, lyrics, the music was still like, you know, pretty freaking cool, man. I really enjoyed the music.
It was a lot like Evanescence. Like there was a lot like but operatic. So it was pretty cool. I really like the grave robber character. I think he was in something else. So I don't even know what the hell he was in, but he looks familiar as hell.
Yeah. So I didn't like this movie. This is very much what happens when you mix metal with Rammstein music video visuals and their musical style, and the and I like that part of it, but the story is just so all over the place. I cannot, you know, enjoy that, and the characters are just like.
I got to agree with you. The story gets convoluted, dude, but I think I know the reasoning for that. It's some theatrical or some movies that are based on theater productions. Mm-hmm. You can't move them from theater production to a movie.
That's what's so hard about adapting them.
I mean, even Moulin Rouge, which we loved. Even that, there were points on it. You would have rather seen the theatrical version because it didn't translate all the way to the movie version. Mm-hmm. So that's what the problem with this movie is I would love to see this as the theatrical, in a theater with you know, with your brother acting, I guess, is some sort. But in movie version, it doesn't translate all the way. Yeah.
So Michelle is posting on the Patreon. I don't know why she's not posting it in the chat here. But I don't usually watch musicals. Should I watch this? It's an hour and 37 minutes. It's honestly not that much of a killer time to watch this movie. So, like, I think if you're interested in a little bit of a weirder musical with, you know, not a story that seems to follow itself, then yeah, if you got an hour and 37 minutes to kill, then sure, watch this.
I mean, personally, I agree the story was convoluted. I didn't hate the story though. I think had they spent a little more time on it and nailed it down, I think it would have been much better. But I don't think it's not the most horrid thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's just not good. I don't think it's good.
I don't even want to say it's not good. I'll say it's mediocre. I'll say it's mediocre at worst because I'm not putting it out there as a Venom. It's like
Oh
Venom.
God,
Venom.
no.
Sony didn't even give a shit. They didn't try.
No,
This
no.
one they tried. This one,
Yeah.
and again, I go back to Moulin Rouge because it's the only other fucking musical I've seen. Budget of $52 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Repo, the genetic opera, budget $8.5 million. Like you ain't, and with the actors they have no names, you ain't gonna get no Moulin Rouge with this. You ain't gonna get no Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, but we've also seen films that don't have big names, and they still are better than this.
But did they sing? Did they?
Yeah,
did they dance through it?
Come on, either way, like it's just and then I found the sets to be terrible, man. The sets are just like really bad.
I mean, but it's based on a theater production. Like most theater productions, sets are bad, especially when you only have 8.5 million.
No, they're not, Brad.
Have you ever been to a theater production?
A shit ton. The sets aren't terrible, you know.
This one wasn't terrible.
No, the sets aren't terrible here. They're bad. They're bad.
No, they're not bad.
Yes, they are. Well, look, I'm not here to debate with you, man. I'm here to just, give my thoughts on this. And I think that this movie isn't good. I think that this movie, but hey, it's no Venom. It's no Suicide Squad. It's no Riding the Bullet. It's just not good. And I don't want to rewatch this movie ever again. But I will play the soundtrack in the back with the music because that music was badass.
Music is badass. I personally, also, I wouldn't watch this movie. I watch it one time, be fine with it. But I would go see this in the theater a bunch of times, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, man, it's just I don't know what else to say. I mean, the characters.
I mean, we can't end on 12 minutes, so I'll go into the cinematography part of it, which I'm sure you hated because it was grainy. It looked like a 1995, but it was post-apocalyptic.
I like grainy. What I didn't like was the whole just the way that it was. First of all, God, this movie's breaking a lot of rules with the 180-degree rules, and just kind of like shots are all over the place. They're not stitched well, and that's why it makes it feel so convoluted. I just think that this movie's just. There
you go, kids. This is what you get when you go to college and learn about movies.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
There's apparently rules in movie making.
Yes, there is rules. Every fucking filmmaker knows that. There's rules to follow.
Do
but
you got a book of rules? Like, no, can't put that in my movie. No.
Shut up, Brad. Hold on. I'm trying to explain this. Sometimes you can follow those rules, and they'll turn out to be like crazy things. Because, have you ever seen like some films that they're like all the way up in the sky, and you're seeing like an overshot of the city? Like that's the God perspective. And yes, those sometimes break the rules of how you make films, but like this one is breaking them, and it's just making it feel like a long ass music video instead of an adaptation of a musical. Whatever, Brad. You can go fucking suck my dick.
I'd rather not. You're the one that sucks.
No.
You like putting people into your mouth.
No. Well, shut up, Brad. It's just I don't know, man. I think that this just wasn't good. But
I mean, was it the best movie ever made? Was it the best musical ever? No, of course not. But am I putting it in the dollar bin and lighting the dollar bin on fire? No. Well, look, I say it's a pretty good first watch, and that's all I need.
Yeah. You want to? So look, I know we can't. I know we can't end on like 15. So you want to do our score, and do you want to do a coin toss to do our Saturday morning review? So we pick our watch list. Pick one from our watch list, submit it, and we'll do the coin toss.
What's on our watch list? I don't even know what's on my watch
list. The Letterboxd watch list.
I think I have like 2 movies on there. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh God, man! Look, I knew that this was going to be a shorter episode, but I didn't expect it to be that short.
That's just because you say, I hate it. Like,
what else is there for me to talk about?
I don't like it. I mean, go into the characters. Did you not like the acting? Go into that. Like, explain what you didn't like the acting.
All right, the acting was all right. It's just the acting, if your script isn't good, like your acting can be great. It's the same thing. Your acting can be great. If your script isn't good, then what's the point? You know? And also, like,
Yeah.
your script is great and your acting is terrible, then what's the point? Like, to me, I just didn't find the acting was all right, and I thought it was fine. But the only thing that sticks out to me that's great is the music, and that's it. I don't really, I didn't enjoy this. I didn't enjoy it.
I would hope because it's a musical.
Yeah, I would hope that. Yeah, it's very.
It's like the one thing it needs to get right.
Yeah, it's like the one criteria. But I'll go ahead and say it. I give this film a 5 out of 10.
Holy shit! I thought you were going to give it a 2.
No, dude, that 2 is Suicide
You
Squad.
totally said a 2. That's why I came on wanting to fight you.
1 to 1.5 is 0 to 4 and a half.
Oh shit! I was coming on to fight you because you said you were like, I because of the music I give it a 2, and I'm like, I'm about to fight you on this.
Stars, 2 out of 5 stars. When you get to 3 is where I start saying like, oh, maybe I did like this, maybe I didn't. Yeah. I gave 1917 a 3 out of 5, and I still didn't like it. But and that rounded out to be like around a 6.75 for me.
Yeah.
And there's been 3-star films I've watched that I liked, and they were still like a 7 out of 10 for me. This just wasn't good. It wasn't good to me. So it's a 2 out of 5 on my letterbox, which roughly translates to a 5 out of 10. Now, if I would have given this a half star, yeah, maybe there would have been more to talk about because I would have felt more passionately about why I didn't like it.
I expected you to give it a 2 out of 10. That's why I came on just busting your balls the whole time.
No, why am I going to give it a 2 out of 10?
I don't know, because you're fucking that way.
No, man, 2 out of 10 is freaking.
The story did not entertain me enough. Two stars.
What do I got? That's 2 stars.
Two fucking stars for you.
Dude, what's a 2 out of 10 in here? I haven't checked for a 2 out of 10 in a long time, bro.
What is a 2 out? What do I have? I know I got a 2 somewhere. Ratings.
Hold on. Great radio, by the way. We're just trying to finish up the time remaining.
2 stars. Oh, so I gave Triple Frontier 2 stars.
Yeah.
Hotel Artemis 2 stars. And Velvet Buzzsaw 2 stars.
Yeah, hold on. Where the fuck is it?
What did I give? Did I give 1.5 to any? The Dirt. 1/2 star? Nothing. I've given nothing a 1/2 star.
Okay, so what would actually be a 2 out of 10 to me is like episode 2. I mean episode. Yeah, no, like what's it called? Hold on.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. What the fuck you want?
Mission Impossible Fallout. Mamma Mia. Tomb Raider episode 2. Star Wars episode 2. The Nun. Death Note. The Rock. The Dirt is definitely a 2. Nanook of the North, the Gringo. A 3 or 4 is like Thor Ragnarok. Same thing with Civil War. Suicide Squad is like around a 3 or a 4 as well. It's just, yeah, like that's my scoring. We're fucking 2s. We got like 2 stars to me is roughly around 4 to 5, which is where X-Men Apocalypse goes in there. What King's Speech goes in there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's just kind of it. I mean, Michelle, I want to know from Michelle, is she a fan of musicals? Is she actually inclined to check this out? Because we honestly really haven't spoiled anything.
I mean, honestly, we're not fans of musical. I've literally only watched like one musical, one other musical.
Yeah, but I talked to a musical expert, and she even said that she didn't like this.
That's fine. You can talk to all the experts you want. It's all differences of opinion.
Well, yeah. Shut up, Brad. Whatever. I'm just saying what my opinion on this film. Brad, what's your score?
I give Repo the Genetic Opera a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's mediocre. It's fucking mediocre. I mean, honestly, to me, first watch wasn't bad. Kept me entertained. Kept me looking at it. Music was fucking legit.
Great,
I mean, and that's my criteria for a musical. If you're going to be a musical, you got to get the music right. And
you better get it right, dude.
I mean, had they had more money, yeah, they could have thrown Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor in there too, and probably made a masterpiece. But when you only got $8.5 million to work with, which is like a Kevin Smith budget,
I don't want to hear that excuse. Red. And you got $8.5 million to work with. Come on. Deep inside you, that's not an excuse.
I mean, for a musical though, that's not a lot of money for a musical with the sets, the acting, the singing, the preparation. That's not a lot of money.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring up here. How much did it cost for Dancer in the Dark?
How much is that? Is that the strip club one?
No.
Where she hits the chain and the waterfalls are on her?
No.
Oh, what is that one?
Dancer in the Dark cost $12.5 million US dollars.
So it costs more.
Roughly a little more than 8.5.
It's $4 million more. What do you mean roughly more?
Movie money wise, we know what quality you get and what you can cast with $12.5 million. And a significant amount of that probably went to Bjork for the performance. So I don't know. $4.5 million. Dancer in the Dark is incredible.
Well, I can honestly say I've seen Repo the Genetic Opera, not Dancer in the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
So also, I don't know what to tell you there.
Also, if we what's it called? If we want to bring up money being a possible factor of that, like, I said I don't usually watch them. LOL. The musicals I know are from animated films. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well,
I mean, honestly, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cost around $8 million too. So
okay. And what's the excuse there?
There's no excuse. I'd rather watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear like this is what you can get with 8.5 because we've seen what can be done with 8.5.
Although you add in inflation and
marketing. Mm-hmm. So so yeah. Look, but yeah, I know Michelle. Have you seen Moulin Rouge? Have you seen what's the other musical we liked, Brad?
Have we done another musical? I think Moulin Rouge is the only one. That's because Nikki wanted to do it.
Well, yeah, damn it. Okay. Fuck.
I don't think I've seen another musical. Anybody listening? Have we done another musical? Do you know?
I think we've only done Moulin Rouge. So
I mean, here, maybe I have seen more. I don't know. Fuck, I don't listen to musicals. Man. Musicals.
Well, like obviously we've seen musicals outside of the podcast.
Movie musicals?
Yeah.
There's Cats. Have you seen Cats?
Fuck no, I haven't seen Cats.
Okay, this is what we need to do. We need to watch Cats and then judge it to Repo the.
No, I'm waiting for us to hit the Patreon goal for the movie commentaries, and we're gonna do Cats.
And be like that's a lot of cat asshole right there.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just sitting there all the time. I wish I was watching Repo the Genetic Opera right now.
The Greatest Showman, terrible. I didn't.
I never saw that.
A Star Is Born.
That was a musical.
I don't know, but I like that one.
I mean, if A Star Is Born is a musical, then what the fuck is that one I watched?
The one with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, that one.
Crazy Heart.
Yeah, Crazy Heart. Then that's a fucking musical.
Yeah, La La Land. It's all right. Mamma Mia is terrible.
Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, that's a classic.
Yeah. What's it called? Mamma Mia is terrible. I'm sorry, guys. Mamma Mia.
What's the
Les Mis is fantastic.
Freddie Mercury. That counts as a musical, right?
Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know, man. That's the thing.
That's more of a biopic.
Yeah.
But it has a lot of music. Like, what do you consider a musical?
It's hard. I don't know, man. Les Mis is fantastic. I never cared for the Pitch Perfect films.
How is the Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars a musical?
Yeah. High School Musical, those are fucking terrible. I'm sorry. You guys overhyped those movies. Those are terrible. Dreamgirls is all right. Phantom of the Opera is terrible as well.
Les Miserables is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Musical theater dramas. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Chicago. I've actually never seen Chicago.
Nope. Never seen Chicago.
Yeah, that's kind of it. I reached the end. That's all the ones I probably watched. I don't know, man.
Musicals are not our thing.
No, but there's sometimes they can be done really well, man. Like I'm pointing to Dancer.
Oh, what's that Nick Cannon movie with the drums? Is it Drumline? I think it's Drumline. Is that a musical? I think that's a musical. I mean, that was always on TV.
Also, can Michelle let me know why you're not able to type in the chat? I need to know that.
Because she doesn't want to.
No. I want to know if she can't or she can.
She doesn't want to.
Does she not want to or does she can't? Because if that's a problem, then I need to find out.
Sweetie Todd. That'd be an all right one to watch. Oh, yeah. Gangs of New York.
That's a what?
Is that a musical? I mean, they sing, right?
I don't remember. I don't think I watched Gangs of New York actually. But we got a minute left, so
Skeet,
I don't know. What do you got in your watch list, Brad?
I literally have 2 movies, and it's movies you've already seen, so I don't want to fucking do that.
Yeah, but either way, I mean, it's your watch list. I probably would pick something that you already have seen.
I mean, all I got is the Florida Project and the Last Black Man in San Francisco. That's literally all I have in my watch list.
Damn. Both great movies, by the way. Both great movies. But the thing is, I haven't reviewed them on here. Remember? So,
What, does that mean you're going to rewatch them?
Bro, those are 2 fantastic movies. I would rewatch them.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me check Patreon. Got a message.
Did you ever watch Crazy Heart?
No, I want to watch that. Oh, why don't you submit Crazy Heart?
All right. I'll do Crazy Heart.
I can't have to put it in the comments, pero no sé si sea porque estoy en el app. The YouTube app? Oh, I think you're watching it from the post. Okay, that might just be why.
Oh, she's watching from the Patreon post?
Yes. Okay.
Is that a thing? We can go live on Patreon?
Yeah, we can.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No. I see what's going on here. Oh, okay. Don't worry about it then, Michelle. I'll keep an eye on chat on Patreon then. That's actually pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. Gives more incentives for you guys to get on the app. So no, thank you. I'm sorry. I thought it was because YouTube was not letting you chat because it's an unlisted stream. But yeah, that's all cool. I can just do it like this. But yeah, Brad, you submit Crazy Heart. Let's go ahead and do that.
All right, I'll submit Crazy Heart because I really like that movie.
All right, cool. And I'm not gonna submit Come and See. I'm not submitting that.
I mean, how long is Crazy Heart?
Let me check.
I think for some reason, I think we got tired of long movies for cult month. And so everything's been like 1 hour and 30 because we're just like, I don't want to fucking sit here for 3 hours. God damn it.
2 hours and 2 minutes.
All right, choose a 2-hour movie then.
Okay. I like how you're like, yeah. Usually these cult movies seem to be a lot shorter, though. Have you seen that?
Yeah, Razorhead was short. Repo is very short. What the fuck was the other one?
Eraserhead?
No. I got Eraserhead. What was my first pick?
Oh fuck, Brad.
Oh, it's on Letterboxd. I'm sure. What did I watch? I don't fucking remember.
All right,
Yeah. This guys, let me know what I watched.
What did I watch, guys?
Guys, I don't.
Hold on, it's on the Google Doc. I can find it. I love this. This is great podcasting. By the way,
I need to go on my list. Damn! I watched a lot of shit.
Brad's just finding out that he's watched a lot of shit.
Clerks. We watched Clerks.
Yeah,
and that one was short because that was a debut film that was on $27,000.
Yeah, the only one I can tell you that I think wasn't sure was probably Blade Runner, right?
And even The Thing is short.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of these movies used to be just budgetary wise, probably, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Your Crazy Heart.
I'm gonna go ahead and submit.
It's gonna be some weird shit.
I also kind of want to knock out a film from my Asian, my 75 films from Asia list.
I mean, do a hentai.
No.
Do an anime.
All right, how long is the Grandmaster?
The fucking what?
130 minutes. Hell no. Wait, that's 2 hours and 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 100. The Grandmaster. It's like a martial arts film.
Calculator. How much was it in minutes?
130.
130. Carry the 2. 2. Oh wait. Let me. God damn it. Yep. 2 hours 10 minutes.
You know what? Because I want us to. What's it called? I want to revisit Bong because we were just talking about him.
Bong.
I'll pick a 2 hour and 2 minute movie as well. I'm gonna submit Okja.
Okja, one I never seen. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okja.
So we'll go ahead and set up the coin toss here. All right.
Heads or tails? Your call.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick with heads today.
Tails, bitch.
Cool. We're watching.
Boom.
We're watching.
Crazy Heart.
Crazy Heart for
Jeff Bridges.
All right. I can't wait. You're probably gonna rewatch it, but I've actually never seen Crazy Heart. So.
Oh, it's a good one. I liked it.
Yeah. Cool. As long as either of us pick a movie that we probably haven't seen or the other one haven't seen, it's fine. Well, I'll make an exception for now, but
I mean, how about we do this, and then next week we watch Okja.
Sure, I guess sure.
Okay.
Excuse me.
We all win in the end.
You all win in the end, but yeah, I recommend you start growing your watch list. But
I'm sure I have I need to put like the Green Knight in there whenever that comes out.
Oh yeah, well if that ever fucking comes out, right?
8 years later.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do Okja. We're not gonna do Okja. I'm sorry. We're gonna do
Crazy Heart.
Crazy Heart. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see that. I've never seen that, and I'm a big fan of Jeff Bridges. So
then you'll love Jeff Bridges drunk.
Oh, I fucking love Jeff Bridges.
The whole film. White Russians. There are no White Russians in this film, though.
No. So we're gonna do that, and Brad also has to watch Grave of the Fireflies. So we're gonna have a lot of movies to watch this week. But we're gonna come back on Saturday for that. But for now, it's been a lot of fun. We've been doing this, and we talked about it, and I'm glad we had somebody watching, patron supporter. Thank you so much for watching, Michelle. I know Michelle doesn't like to watch the show because she doesn't want to get these movies spoiled for her. But like I
mean, there's some movies though it's really fucking hard to spoil. Like Repo, the Genetic Opera. Like I can tell you the ending, but there's really no point to it.
There's no point to it. Like this just like it's just kind of the experience of watching the film.
Yeah.
But, I do respect why you don't watch the show, but if you feel so inclined to just hang out with us, even just mute the video if you want when we get to the actual movie review, just hang out with us and talk with us. We that's what we do the Patreon live for everybody early for, so you guys can hang out with us. Or just come in and watch the live show. Live show's always fun.
Live shows generally just great.
Generally just great.
It's
great. All right. Well, you see that thing on the bottom right there? That's where you can find everything we do here on the Nerd Court. Look right there.
Where? I don't see it.
Right down there. There.
What, the thing that says talk that nerd shit over it?
No, the nerdcore.com.
Yeah, but your talk that nerd shit's over it.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now, I see it now. Raul.
Yeah. Down there.
That's magical. That's magical as shit.
Yeah. You can find everything from us on there. I seriously mean everything. So as always, you can always find us on Twitter at the Nerdcore_, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Facebook group, Twitch. Group. What?
Twitch.
Twitch.tv/the Nerdcore. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a like.
Throw up the Patreon.
Hold on. Patreon.com/Nerdcore right there for people who want to go and help us out a little bit more. We're 6 patrons away from our second goal, and I can't wait for those goals.
Birdman hands.
I can't wait. But it's going to be awesome. Also, you can, help us out. It's all right if you can't help us out monetarily. There is another way you can help us out. You go to our podcast feed on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, and you leave a 5-star review for us, and that helps us out a lot. And that we would really be appreciative of that. And when it comes to Patreon, there's a lot of extra people that help us out on there that we absolutely adore.
Wait, where can I find the link for Patreon, Ro?
Patreon.com/nerdcore.
All right, now talk about it.
Patreon.com/nerdcore. We want to thank our producers. There are people who go up a little bit of an extra mile, my friends. These are the $15 tier and above. $10 tier and above. We've got associate producers Cassie and Sarah. We thank you so much for your patronage, and we love you for it. You're amazing people. And we also have our executive producers at the $50 tier. We have Grayson Barker, the original producer of the show. We can find him at Grayson Barker 98 on Instagram, Warlord One Bar on Twitter. By the way, people, I don't read these off the screen or anything. I remember these right off my head. Where can you find Shane?
I do read it off the screen, so fuck you. Twitch.tv/SWRWK or on Twitter at SWRWK Twitch.
Mhm.
Hey, do you have a clip? Do you have that clip of Shane?
Hold on. But why do you gotta ask me this? This is the main show.
So? Doesn't mean you don't have the clip.
I got you, motherfuckers.
That's what he tells us every time he gives us our patronage.
Mhm.
His patronage.
Got you, motherfuckers. I own you.
Brown Rank 1996-96. Bryce can be found on that handle and Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for being a $25 tier executive producer. And then our last one is our nerdy dad, real nerdy dad on Twitter, Tony.
Hey Tony, get over here.
Oh, we want to thank him so much for being Patreon supporters, and also people like Michelle who was watching along. I promise I'm gonna have a video with a thank you to all our patrons, all 14 of y'all.
It's gonna scroll in like 2 seconds. Just so
more like five, but yeah, it'll be there with everybody's name, and we'll thank you all so much for being on here with us. We will see you all on Saturday for Crazy Heart, and
Crazy Heart.
Maybe tomorrow. Well, today when this comes out, there might be a Nerdy Chicano show episode, but I'm not sure if I can guarantee that.
I'm thinking Grave of the Fireflies, probably on the weekend.
Oh yeah,
because I don't think I'm watching it tonight. I don't feel like getting depressed that easily.
I think I might watch something else tonight. I'm gonna get something random.
I mean, you can watch Holmes and Watson, still be depressed.
No, Brad, no. All right. I hope everybody's had a wonderful night, and we'll see you guys on the next one. In the meantime, Bradley, set him out.
All right, Ro. You're being host as always. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters out there, all our listeners, all our Twitch and YouTube streamers, all everybody. Thank you. We enjoy doing this. We hope you enjoy listening to us, and stay safe out there. And I guess I'll just end this with who knew opera and rock that was Evanescence. Evander Holyfield. No, I'm sorry. Evanescence could work. Young Yoda.